Alright, howdy everybody, Brand Zaros here, and today I'm at the abandoned Five Guys restaurant here in East Lyme, Connecticut. So for those of you who have been following my blog for a while, you might actually remember I did a post on this when it used to be a Wendy's, and very unexpectedly the restaurant decided to close its doors a few weeks ago. So there we have what used to be the pylon sign. It was very oddly shaped. But as I was saying, this location did originally open as a Wendy's location quite a while ago, although it may not look like it. But once we get closer inside, you'll actually see it is very reminiscent of what a typical Wendy's would look like. So up there, they didn't actually have like any electric signs or anything. They just had a little rectangular one that said Five Guys. So that's what that little scuffs up there are from. But looking into the restaurant, you can see it's pretty much devoid of any Five Guys remnants. If I recall correctly, there used to be actually red tiles on the wall that have since been removed. And all that's left inside is just one big empty room. But if you look closely, you'll see what I'm saying, how it very much so resembles a typical Wendy's location. Here we have what used to be the door. And looking inside the vestibule, it's not too much going on, just the fire alarm system in there. So when this used to be a Wendy's, it actually had a drive-thru. But for whatever reason, Five Guys opted out of using it. So the drive-thru lanes really just sat here abandoned since Five Guys took over. You can see the drive-thru markings on the ground. But for a Wendy's, this was very, very different. Instead of having that typical brick and mortar facade with the copper molding around the top, it opted for a more modern, I guess you could say, design. This particular location is on, I forget what it is, I think it's Route 161 in East Lyme, Connecticut. It's right off of the I-95. You can kind of hear it back there. But back here, this used to be the trash area. Not a lot left. Here's the freezer. And the rear entrance. Yeah, I can't really see inside, so I'm painted over. So this rear walkway, as I was saying, was what used to be the drive-thru. You probably ordered somewhere around here. I don't exactly remember. And of course, here we got our drive-thru windows. No drive-thru, sorry for the inconvenience. You can see back there into the kitchen. And here we got our second set of windows. Now this is kind of interesting. It reads, "For the safety of our customers and staff, we are unable to serve walk-up customers at this window." What's quite interesting about it is that was Wendy's policy towards people walking up through the drive-thru. So that's likely been there since Wendy's left the restaurant. Of course, here we got another no drive-thru sign. So over here we have our other entrance to the restaurant. course this one's locked. We got our little key box right there, so someone's been watching over the place. Yeah, inside it's just empty, nothing left. Now this is quite interesting. Over here we got a little piece in the cement. It says Five Guys. Obviously this is from when Five Guys was once occupying the space. Looking back in there, you could see the kitchen area. Not too much going on. Looks like a lot of the equipment's still there. Back there is what used to be the restrooms. And also over here, right there used to be another sign for Five Guys, but of course that's since been removed. So yeah, not a whole lot left at this abandoned site. Really just that little concrete patch and then the Wendy's thingamabob in the window. But yeah, that'll about wrap it up for today's episode of Brand History USA. If you want to read more about what we do, check out our blog, brandzarasblog.blogspot.com. It's great. And I hope to see you guys there. See you soon.